Hello friends, how are you? Welcome to TCA, Tuljai Career Academy Tuljapur. So, with the number of requests from our friends, I am here with you a series of RTO Cracker EMCQ practice, and today we are going to take the episode 2 of this series, and it is specially for the MPSC AMVI RTO mains exam preparation. So, if you haven't subscribed till to the TCA, I request you to subscribe to our channel and then we will proceed further. Okay. Now today the episode 2 of the this series and we will going to see the first MCQ. The first one is if equal and opposite forces applied to a body tend to elongate it, the stress so produced is dash dash. And the four options are option number A internal resistance, B tensile stress, C transverse stress, and option number D is compressive stress. And the correct one is B tensile stress. Now we will see the next question. The materials having the same elastic properties in all direction are called. The materials having same elastic properties in all directions are called dash dash. Option number A ideal materials, B uniform materials, C isotropic materials, and D practical materials. So correct option is option number C. So the first I will request you, if the question come in front of you, please try to understand the meaning of the question and visualize the concept which you have been studied and apply your knowledge so that you can get correct answer. A rigid body possesses dash dash degrees of the freedom. A rigid body possesses which number of degrees of freedom? The correct option is D, 6 degrees of freedom. It is a theory of motion question. Now, which of the following is a higher pair? Option number A, turning pair, B, screw pair, C, belt and pulley, D, none of the above. The correct option is option number C, belt and pulley. So, the higher pair is belt and pulley. Now, the transmission angle is the angle between. The transmission angle is an angle between. The four options are given over here. I will read one by one. Option number A, input link and coupler. B, input link and fixed link. C, output link and coupler. D, output link and fixed link. And the correct one is option number C, output link and coupler. So remember, transmission angle is an angle between output link and coupler. Now, the energy absorbed by the brake is dash dash, and option number 1 kinetic energy, B potential energy, C both A and B, and D none of the above. And the correct option is option number C, both A and B. Now, the brake capacity depends upon the unit pressure between braking surfaces. Option number B, contacting area of braking surface. Option number C, coefficient of friction, and option number D, all of the above. What is the question? I will read once again because I already requested you. One most important technique while opting the questions accurately, please, you have to understand the meaning and requirement of the question and highlight the keywords which have been used in the question. If you highlight the keywords and understand the exact meaning of the question, so that you can easily solve, apply your knowledge, and you can get out of marks also. So the brake capacity, here the keyword is brake capacity, is the unit, brake capacity depends upon dash dash, and correct option is D, all of the above. What are the factors? The unit pressure between the braking surface, unit pressure between the braking surface, contacting area of braking surface, and coefficient of friction. The coefficient of friction is a constant. Okay, so option number D is correct. Now, next question is the strain energy is dash dash. The four options are energy stored in the body when strained within the elastic limit. Option number B, energy stored in a body when strained up to the breaking of a specimen. Option number C, maximum strain energy which can be stored in the body. And option number D, proof resilience per unit volume of a material. So strain energy, it is the definition of strain energy, or you have to visualize the formula for the strain energy and opt the correct option from the given alternatives. And the correct option is option number A. Strain energy is the energy stored in the body when strained within the elastic limit. The word most important here is elastic limit, because there is another definition for the energy stored in the body also, but the strain energy is specially for the energy which is stored in the body within the elastic limit. Okay, now we will see the next question. The Euler's formula holds good only for dash dash. Euler's formula hold good only for dash dash. Option number A, short column. Option number B, long columns. Option number C, both short and long columns. And option number D, weak columns. And the correct one is option number B, long columns. Okay, this is the MCQ from the column chapter of the strength of material. Please remember, when there is a question of a strength of material, you have to opt it accurately and correctly, because after the fluid mechanics subject, though the strength of material has the lower marks than mechanical technology, thermal engineering, the cost benefit ratio for strength of material in any examination, especially AMVI, is 100%. My personal experience, I have scored 28 out of 30 marks in 2017 mains examination in strength of material. All the questions are very easy and tricky. Just you have to understand the concept of strength of material. So let's go for the next question, and this is the last one of today's series. A thin cylindrical shell of diameter d and thickness t is subjected to an internal pressure P. The ratio of longitudinal strain to the volumetric strain is dash dash. What is the question? Thin cylindrical shell of diameter d and thickness t is subjected to internal pressure P. Then the ratio of longitudinal stress to the volumetric stress is dash dash. In this case, you have to be strong in the calculation part, or in the derivation part, or in the remembering part. Three of the things you can do, only one of these three things. For the exam point of view, you are not unable to remember, then you have to do the derivations. You have to understand one by one, then you can understand. If you do not understand one by one, then you must be strong in the calculative part. I think you have to do the practice as much as possible, then you can understand whatever may be the formula. And the correct answer for this question is option number D, m minus 2 upon 5m minus 4. You can derive this formula using the different kinds of stress formulae in the books of strength of material. Okay, in this series I am not going to cover the explanation, but when it will come in the upcoming days, I will try to cover explanation also, and I will teach the concepts also. But right now it seems necessary that you have to practice the MCQs as much as, and you are mature enough to understand the meanings. So it's my intention to take this MCQ series is that you must be perfect in the practice session. As we know, there are the 4 poles of the preparation: study, revision, practice and mock test. Each and every component of the preparation should be given an equal efforts, and practice is one of the most important component of the preparation to crack an examination. So my humble request to all of you, please have a great practice and large number of MCQs. And in order to check your preparation, if you are on the path or not, this I am going to check. I am going to take this type of series. Okay. And one more thing, I have a confusion either to take this series in Marathi or in the English, because I am doing this specially for the MPSC, but there is a huge demand from the other state also to continue this series in other language also. So I am planning to do in Marathi separately and English separately. But if you do not have any problem while taking in the English, I will continue the series for all the AMVI examination. Okay, if there are mistakes, please try to understand me, and you can check or cross verify this MCQs if you have a doubt whether it is a wrong, because mistakenly it might be possible that I have given a wrong answer for any MCQ. No one is a perfect in anything. So my request all of you to please, if you feel some doubt, then you can research on your side and take the correct answer of that MCQ. So please do the practice as much as possible, continue studying, continue revision, continue mock test, and no one is going to stop you, no person is going to stop you from getting the success in AMVI mains examination. Now we will meet in the next lecture, and thank you so much for listening this series. Once again, I am requesting, if there are mistakes, please excuse me as your friend, and thank you.